You are welcome, my friends. It's your friend, Dr. Damas. Today we are going to talk about a funny thing that makes women, look funny. It's the silent treatment. The topic today is the language that women use to shame men, or the tactics they use. So I talked to many ladies. I went to many ladies around this area and at my place of work. So they told me some of the things and they kept on noting down. And these are some of the 5 points that I noted down. They told me what was common in their talking. It was silent treatment. That once they have challenges or what with their men, they go in the silent, and they will do it for days, weeks, or months. And the only time, if they feel like communicating, the only way they will communicate it is through the third parties. They will use a pet, they will use children, or they will use other people or friends, kinda. And they believe that this will make the man go crazy. They will do it to hurt him. And I was like, what? Are there men who are still hurt by silence? In my head, because me personally, it doesn't work on me. I don't. Actually, I prefer even more silent than they do it. Because over, they've done it over and over, and then I got used to it. It can't. We say Tevindia in Uganda here, Techichandia. I'm used to it. I've been under silent treatment many times, and I outgrew it. So, men, I believe this one is useless. And then the withdrawal of love, affection, they do it. That one's a serious thing, because now once you do it to the bad guy or to the big boy, I'll just go out and get some other chick. I'll hook up with someone now. Okay, personally, I may not be doing it, but I've talked to many men. And the truth, this one is for your own good, women. Withholding. Man, if this dude is not strong enough, man, breaks when they're not strong enough, he will go up and sleep with some other women. So, I don't know what you think about it, but guys, we have to outgrow the things. And they use guilt. Guilt was common in the things they are saying. And I learned it on my personal, in my personal life. I learned it. Women use guilt. She's gonna say, a lot of things to make you guilty. For example, if you're going out with the boys, so hey, you're going out with the boys. Just make you guilty. That's some statements that women use to make you feel like you are the problem. For instance, she may do something, but she turns it around to make you feel as if you are the problem. So men overcome that. She will use, they said also, shame. For example, you've got her cheating, you've had some rumors, or you've got her cheating, then she'll come up with stories like, you did this, that's why I did this, or I see a lot. For example, she's supposed to go somewhere, and she's supposed to tell you, as a couple, a loving couple, you're supposed to tell one another, okay, honey, I'm going to this place, but she'll just maybe wake up, and then and she goes. So if you find out, she'll say, hey, you always move out here, and kinda, or you got her cheating, and she'll say, hey, because you cheat, now you think, in case she's flattering with men, and she starts saying, hey, because you are sleeping around with girls, you think that if I talk to men, I'm sleeping with them. But we all know there is nothing that the men and women do. There's a girl I knew. She used to hang out with men a lot. So these men knew very well she drinks. So they bought her liquor, she drank, and then they met. Someone met them having sex on the roadside because this lady was drunk. So every time that men are friends to women, they always look for that advantage. Once they get that weak point, you will know. Before you know, they are sleeping together. I know you all understand when I say sleeping together. And then the other things, gaslighting. And this is it. Gaslighting. She's gonna show you as if you were the first one to do it. She will kinda try to come up with old stuff. Man, whenever I think about these things, I've gone through them. Actually, that's why I noted down these points, the ones that I noted down. But I think men are on many channels like this time, I believe, because there are many things that have been done. And the challenge we had as men, we don't talk about these things. Domestic violence is real, and they're doing it on men. And I don't want to use some words like narcissistic. It's more of a lab language, a chemical language. Also, women use a lot of words they even don't know. They will come up with words, and me, I rarely talk about it, but this is real. Of course, that woman is a narcissist to do that. Men, you have to think about your health. Your mental health is so important. So we have to, move these videos as much as possible. I'm happy that most of the men here that have been recommended by fellow men to join our YouTube channels. Feel free to talk to us. Send a voice note. At times reading is very hard for me. I rarely read a lot. But listening is very easy. I can listen as I move to my workplace, as I move around. I can be doing other things. As I listen in my headset, I'm working out, I'll be listening. And I promise you, I'll get back to you, I'll advise you what I can, and also I'll connect you to the right people who can help you. We have we have counselors that can help you. So you have to take care of your mental health very well. You have to take care of it. Don't forget. Sometimes women use words that they don't know. So don't mind about their words. Be just steady. Pray to God. Work out. Eat well. It's your life. Some language that are used to control you are under all those things. And this other one also, I wrote shame. Yeah, still shame comes in. But shame is the biggest weapon I've seen. I've seen it even in my home. I've seen it here in my house. Shame, women use that tactic. They want to shame you in your friends, at your workplace, around your neighbors, so that they cut you off and you remain in that middle ground. But my friend, don't lose hope. She does it, attack her. Tell her, let her know that you're not damn stupid as they think. Come out, speak it out. Don't mind who goes away from you. It's your life, it's your home. Don't give a damn. They use shame, like she often insults you. Oh, you have, you have a small D. I've had that. One time I was renting on a certain a rental, and then they got a fight, a couple had a fight, they argued over stupid things. And when this woman ran away, men, we are naturally not created to have those intellectual arguments. Once you want to lose, go on, quarrel with her. She will come up with many words as possible. So a man wanted to slap her, men, it's more physical. When she ran out, and we are all outside there, I started saying, hey, your D is small. You don't have even enough energy. satisfying me in bed. You can't handle me. You look at this, yeah, kinda. That's bullshit. That's one thing they use. So don't mind. I told me I'm a 2 minutes man, and I'm free with that. Come on. Even if they come out and even if my wife came out and say that can't. It can't take me down. It can't. For what? So many women use that to shame. It has never been said. What did I lose? Nothing. Sometimes they use words sometimes they use words they don't understand. Masajime, cause what? Batuleke. They talk, that a woman says about you in her friends or neighbors or what. It shouldn't take you down. Today morning I was talking to a woman who came to me, and she came from the neighborhood. She's staying with the neighbor, and when she was talking to me, she was telling me she's from the SA, South Africa, and she told me, I'm a feminist. She knows about the videos I do. Maybe the neighbor showed her, and then she was telling me she's a feminist, and I said, "Oh, you're a feminist, so you don't tolerate men?" She said, "No, that's what I mean. Feminist." And then I was like, "Okay, you don't want to know about men?" And she said, "No." I said, "You talk about women stuff?" I like, "No." And then I like, "Oh, you talk about men and women stuff?" Oh, you know what? I realized that she doesn't know what she was talking about. I just told her I was going somewhere because I was coming to do this video. I was around thinking about and talking to the last women around. So at times they say, "Your mother is black." I have a friend of mine who married a white girl, and I don't know where the argument started from, but I was on the other side with a guy, and this guy she had put her on the loudspeaker, and she also said, "Hey, that's why your mother is black." And I don't know where they connect. They use so many words, so many. At times you are short, when you're short, they say, short men. You've had those talks around here. Mainly in Uganda. I don't know all over the world, but I know it's all over the world. But they say, "You are short." And when you're told that you are short, you're tall. Now me, I'm small. They say, "Hey, Kalawi, I remember one time when my in-laws were here, my sister-in-law, Kalawi, kinda. They all use such words to shame you because you're small. You think, you're okay. You think this house, since you have a house, okay, maybe you're going to step on us. Kinda. They'll come up with all shit, all bogus words just to shame you. You say you are short. Yes, I'm short. You are tall. Yes, I'm tall. Oh, okay. Since you are small, you've worked out. Now you think you are better than other men. One time my wife told me, I remember it was, I think that time she had just come back. Imagine it was out after lockdown, and she was saying, "Hey, some other men are buying this." I remember that time she gave me an example of my best man. Sijui Gondi buys bread buys 2 bread, one for the wife eats this kind of bread, and then the other family buys this. So why, like a bullshit? Shut the crap down. You have to, don't just keep quiet, guys. Talk it out for your own good. I just shut her down. I don't give a damn, huh? I do. They will always compare you with other men. Yes, the tactic is to put you down. They want to be up here so that you'll be down here. So that's what they do. It's a trick. There's no point in it. It's not going to help you. And then after, say, "You can't handle me." He wants to make you feel that you can't. You can't. You say, I'm done with you. Then you come out and other people will say, how you've lost this woman. You can never get a woman like me. Who tells you? Those are some of the signs to show you that this is a low value woman. Actually, such talks make these women low value. Guilt. Also, guilt. I told you, most of the things I was writing down, they're repeating themselves. So another tactic they use, guilt. Yeah, your mother doesn't like me. Your sisters or your brothers don't like me. My in-laws, hey. So they use guilt. Just come and get used to it. But those are things to show you that this is a low value. Those are words are used by low value women. High value women make sure that their in-laws are in good harmony with them. High value women always fight to see that they are validated by their husbands. They always want to make peace in their homes, no matter what it takes. They will be friends to their in-laws. They will be friends to, they see their relationship more important than Lugambo. They always want to see the best out of you. Those are high value women. They even support you in any way. They never do anything to shame their husbands. High value women, they will always fight for their relationship to stand well. They will always move with their spouses in each and everything. Even in the lowest moment, they will value and they will support their men. There's a certain woman I met, and I was so, surprised that these women are there. I do not understand exactly that happened, but they had an argument which broke out into a fight. But when other people came in, she said, no, we are fine. We are fine. Actually, in that argument, the husband ended up slapping her. This was an Eritrean woman. She was slapped and she had a mark on her face. But when they asked, even her brothers came in, and the mother came in, but she said, no, I slept, I slept badly, and I fell down off my bed, and I hurt myself. They said, no, this guy must be abusing you, beating you. She said, no, we have nothing. Man, I was shocked. This friend of mine, the husband was my friend, and even the guy got shocked. Or the guy was speechless. And the girl came, hugged the guy, and went in the house. One time I asked most of our soldiers when they go out, when they went to Congo and some went to Somalia, they started marrying these women there. And then I asked my friend, why are soldiers marrying foreign women in those countries? Man, so when I had the talk with them, a chat, they told me those women are raised to respect their husbands. But for the Somalis, I know it. I salute them because I've been with them. I've been with the Eritreans, and they are raised from childhood how to value a man. So these guys ended up marrying them, and then my friends who have these women say, you know what? I am happily going out to work, and I toil hard to always come back with something at home. Because when you reach home, these Somali women or Eritreans, they will not say that you've not brought enough. Here in Uganda, women here are funny. You can't do enough. Everything that you do, they feel like you've done little. You should do some more. So you should be, they never appreciate. But these girls appreciate. So that's why we end up having guys who are marrying other ladies from other countries that know how that value you. Men want women who value them. So high value women will always value you, no matter how small you've done. I have someone I know bought a phone and bought a Techno phone and brought to the wife. I said, I told you I want iPhone. I don't like this ITL or Techno. Come on, bitch. This girl didn't have a phone. And this guy did his best to buy a Techno one. And she's like, yeah, she doesn't appreciate. They're always on a look, even if they're married, they're always on a look out to see which other man can see. Actually, it's funny. You put up a status, in the morning by the time you check, and you're seeing this status we are seen by women, mostly women, at night, at midnight. At times you go on phone in case you forgot to do something. For example, some of us trade outside the country. We were talking to people in China. What? You see a message, or you see women putting on status, putting up their status in the middle of the night, and they're married women, and then you are like, what's this? Don't they chat? One time I put up something, and I woke up, man, to check. My wife saw the status. And it was past midnight. And she was with me in bed. They are sleeping and they're on phone. This is funny. So I round those things in a summary of SIG. Shame, insult, guilt. They are one of the weapons, or they are the major weapons women use. But high value women don't associate to such things, such nonsense. A low value woman is a burden. There are always burdens. Once you see a woman is a burden, just know it's a low. Because all the time they want to come up with drama, shaming you in your friends, at your workplace, at church. Hey! Those are low value women. But high value, they try to build. They want to build you. They know what to say. Once people know your problems at home, they don't respect you anymore. They'll come up like they're listening, but they're just laughing. You become a blackboard for everyone to learn. A low value woman doesn't grow upstairs knowing that, okay, we have been a signpost for a long time for other people to know that, if I take this road, there are always the lessons people talk about. But a high value, you will never know what's happening in their home. Even if they didn't eat a meal, they will never tell. But low value women, they will be moving around. Hey, we've been eating dodo. Who tells you that dodo is bad? It's food. There's someone who is looking for dodo. Hey, they don't buy me pads. Come on, such nonsense. They are feminists. By the way, they are feminists who have made these women grow up like souls. Ask yourself, why did your father leave your mother? And most of them, their fathers left their mothers. This is another video I'll do. It's another topic we need to handle. Because I've studied, most of them never grew up with their fathers. Even if their fathers died, even if what, but when they were separate from their mothers. The weapon are talking about can take down their marriage. All these things, all this crap you're talking about, it's not going to bring freedom or peace in your marriage. You start doing those things, you are ruling your marriage, and you are spoiling for yourself. Of course, your in-laws will get tired of you, even your friends. They'll cut off. So you enjoy having a friendless man? You build bears for yourselves. So high-value women maintain the networks of their husbands. Low-value women cut off networks of their husbands. But the men don't mind about that. Let all that crap happen. Stupid bad days of yours will go away. You'll know all the stupid guys you've been having around. They will judge you and they will go away. But for your mental health, work upon it. Don't mind what they say. I'm happy that many channels like this are coming out and men are talking about this. And there's a certain movement I've seen on the internet, we need to move it, men, about testing the DNAs of newborn babies. We need to move it. I will, in one of the videos, maybe this one or another, I'll put the link, maybe, down, and then you sign up and let's push this thing. I remain your friend, Dr. Azama Damas. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and you can also put on the notification bell to get more of these videos. Have a good day. Feel free to send me a message, and you can book a session also, which I'm gonna help you. And on more of the topics to talk about, please let them come in.